Dude, I freaked out. After my ride this morning, I was in the shower. It's gonna sound like this part's made up for the bit, but I swear it's true. I was washing my legs as one does. And then I kind of rubbed some soap on my knee, and a piece of skin around the same size as the tip of my finger just sloughed off with no resistance whatsoever, revealing beneath it a deep crimson, irregular circle shape. And my brain said, my skin's peeling off. You know, the way like your brain might interpret information badly the first time you see it. And I went, ah! And then I looked at my finger more closely, and I realized that somehow my daughter had smuggled a sticker into the bathtub, and it was a sticker of a heart. And somehow through the motion of the water in the shower, or me like picking up the bottle of body wash or something, it found its way onto my hand, which then found its way onto my leg. And then when I rubbed it off, my brain was like, oh yeah, you have leprosy. I got jebaited by my own daughter. Anyway, it turns out I'm okay. How awake were you? I need to stress, I was pretty awake, but it happened in like a millisecond. It was like, oh, what's that? Oh, I'm dying. Oh, it's a sticker. It went like that. I was pretty awake, though. I mean, how can you not be awake after a 30-minute Dennis Morton jam band ride where I knew none of the songs at all, except Gravedigger by Dave Matthews? What a great song to really get the heart rate up. Hey, NL, I remember when I told you I was new to Peloton. My PB was 260, now it's 323. Dude, 323, that's actually a great score. Or a great output. 320, that's got to be like 181 watts average for 30 minutes. That's that's a serious ride right there. That's good stuff. I give you my virtual high five. Their stock is dipping hard. Yeah, I think I love my Peloton and I use it like legitimately every day and more than every day on Saturdays and Sundays. I do wonder what's like I don't understand how the company is losing money. Cuz I guess I don't understand business on that level because I say the same thing about Uber Eats, but I'm like you're like an exercise bike that's expensive, and then you're like YouTube. How do you lose money on that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Their supply chain is fucked. Yeah, but the bike is like it's like $2,000+. It's like how it just doesn't make sense to me. And then the subscription, I mean the app is cheap. I don't know, it's like $16 a month or something like that, but if you have the bike, the subscription is like $60 a month. And people are watching like probably on average like 15 half-hour long videos. So I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think it's a great product, and I simply don't understand the business. Maybe they want to take some time to illuminate me, but until then, I'm just gonna do what all streamers do and say things confidently despite my level of ignorance and complete obliviousness to how the business world works. I'm sure it's, when interest rates were near zero and everyone on earth was buying a Peloton because everything shut down, we took out a lot of debt to scale up quickly, and then when gyms opened up, people stopped buying them, but we still got to repay our debt, but now the rates are higher, and okay. Thought he was talking about Uber Eats again. Well, Uber Eats is almost like more offensive to me. Because again, they don't do anything. Like, they literally do something, but it's the minimum amount that they could possibly do. I know I say the same thing every time, but how can you lose money doing nothing? You're basically like the mob. Like, you're getting paid just to exist. Like, every company has to offer Uber Eats and DoorDash now to compete because every other company's or every other restaurant's offering Uber Eats and DoorDash, but they just get paid just because they have an app. Hey, NL, any comment on Apollo's Path of Exile, Valorant, Among Us docket today? Look, I would not besmirch my good friend Apollo. Everybody goes through a phase like that sometimes. You're telling me I haven't had phases where there were 5-hour-long Super Auto Pet streams from time to time. There were, you got to do what you got to do. Hold on, I've unlocked a sports bra. Maybe I have to get involved. They knew! We have to punish with this. What an insane zero frame dodge! It worked. What the hell is WOOO? And don't talk to me about The Sims. Motherfucker. Does NL know about roll cancel? I'm just being 100% real with you. One of the reasons that is I don't play fighting games as I run the casino here is because the moves are called I don't want to say that they use exclusionary language, but like maybe they're named as literally as possible. For example, a focus attack dash cancel. But as soon as something's called like a cancel, my brain just goes, yeah, I'm not really gonna like worry about that. I'm not gonna worry so much about the lingo. I'm not Chuck Lorre. It's called a roll cancel because you cancel your action with a roll. I honestly, and you're gonna laugh, I thought it was called a roll cancel because you cancel your roll. So you can see the confusion there. I would have thought the same. And you know what? If here's the thing, if I wasn't a streamer, people would have called me stupid for that. But instead, because I am a streamer, they don't call me stupid. They say you're a fucking idiot, which is ridiculous. If I was a normal person, they would have been nicer to me. Can I tell you, by the way, I felt, let's not say disrespected. I'm a little surprised that it's taking so long for Rumbleverse to catch on in my circle of colleagues and friends. Like when I was telling Justin about Rumbleverse last night, and then I go to his stream 2 hours later when I get back from the daycare and I got some time. Holy cow, it's a hip javelin tackle, and he was playing Valorant. I said to myself, you know what? I'm just, because I feel like I should be going to a Justin stream. I should be watching him and Chiblee get like 10 wins in this, because I think they both have superior gaming skill to me. I'm just a little bit surprised at the slow speed of adoption. But I guess as all technological revolutions start slowly. How's Rumble doing on YouTube? I think I've got to accept that I kind of made my own bet on that one for a while. I uploaded 3 videos saying this game is ass. And then now I'm like, why won't people watch it? I think it's going to take some time for people that bowed out after the first video to then come back and be like, oh, actually, this is fun now. Trust me. We lost to Dayron 24991529. That's fair. 21. We'll pay out the 21st betters on that one. 20 to 11. No, outside of top 20. There you go. Shouldn't have chased that first fight. One day, if after we lose enough games in a row and learn one thing from each one, we'll just go perfect from that point onwards. Thanks, coach. Yeah. Oh, your tummy hurts? You shouldn't have eaten so much. I know, but it tasted good. Why did I chase the person? Well, I chased them because I was beating them. So I thought I could get there and kill them. That's why I chased them. Because I thought about the thrill of getting the kill. I thought about the entertainment value of running them down. It's about survival, not kills. It literally, like, it's a game. It's just about having fun. So I'm going to have fun playing the game. And if you have fun disagreeing with every action that happens on the screen, and then typing at the end, you died, here's how to not die, then you can continue to do that. And then if I have fun taking those comments out of context in chat and then turning them into like an insane salty rant and then getting like a bunch of people to laugh slightly at your expense, then I'm going to do that. And then if you want to take offense to that and say, oh, but I thought you wanted to win, then you're entitled to do that. That's the thing. It's like, you know, it's a free world here on Twitch TV. We're just doing all this shit like, you know, what do you think you got? You got like another 17,000 days on Earth before you die? Just every day trying to get a little bit closer to the self-awareness of like, is this how I want to spend the rest of my time? If we can leave that, if we can leave each stream having gotten that information a little closer, however futile, to perfect, then as far as I'm concerned, that's a positive in my world. Is this how you want to live the rest of your life? No, but maybe for like another 10 piece. Another 10 years maybe would be nice. After that, I am out. 6969 viewers had to point it out. Appreciate that. See, that's a comment I enjoy. That's something that's good to see. 6969 viewers. Celebrate by coming 69th in this one. Hello. How many times you win this? I got one of each. I got a duos and a solo. But that was in a different elo. That was a different world. That's it. Okay. Slash user. Ignacus. Let's see all your messages in Earth's history. Tommy Pickles. Avatar. Confirmed living in a state of arrested development. Monka S, does he ever win? Greatest of all time. Sad, she's trash. You trash talk the cat did better. Cat still in. Sag, play Civ 6. What the hell is wrong with you? Just play Civ 6? You sound cool. Baby Rage. How is this dude so good? Pog. How is this dude so bad? Sap, based. He's bald. Pog. Peepo Talk, I almost died. Your chat history is insane. You have 823 messages. You've been following for like almost 2 years. But you have like 100 messages in chat every stream for like the past 2 weeks. It's like you followed for a bit and you're like, I'm lurking. And then something brought you out of the woodwork. I don't know what it was. But I promise this too shall pass, okay? Something broke. Well, I can relate because I got a killer up inside of me. And I can't talk to my mama, so I talk to my diary. When you play in Civ 6, though? When I sell my blockchain-enabled company for $1 billion, that's when I start streaming Civ 6. That's my Valorant era. So any day now. Any day now. Civ 6 is really good if you like bad games. I'm going to -2 you for that. I think Civ 6 is an incredible game. It's just kind of like a little boring to watch. I feel like stamina powder is ass. No disrespect to your observation skills, which I'm sure... By the way, where did we finish that game? Can I get an objective comment? Imagine watching us get full comboed by the greatest gamer of all time. And then saying your problem was you had too much stam powder. My problem is that they're really good. This is like... People always say they want honest sports interviews. Here's your honest sports interviews. What do you want me to do? We're the Arizona Coyotes. Our best player is Clayton Keller. He won Rookie of the Year 5 years ago. We were playing against the Colorado Avalanche. They have like the best defensemen of their generation, as well as several of the best forwards of their generation on Cinderella contracts. We got our ass beat. They're just a better team. We got outplayed. They just wanted it more. You know what the thing? I think they got pucks in deep. That's the difference. They got pucks in deep. They fought those hard battles in the corner. If NL played the meta, it wouldn't be as fun to watch. Are we watching the same game? There's nothing to do with... Even if I was playing the meta, I'm getting my ass beat there. We went up against a great gamer. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say the difference between me and them is they were on some meta build. I don't even know what kind of powder they were on right there. They ate me alive. I didn't even I didn't know what was happening. No, you don't read on my watch, okay? Then unblockable weapon attacks go insane in this game. Follow it up with a little drop kick. You're trying to escape. Follow it up with a little drop kick. Follow it up with a little elbow drop. Follow it up with a little elbow drop. Follow it up with a little elbow drop. You're... Oh, dude. Now that time I was the Avalanche. Even the Coyotes can look like the Avalanche if they're playing against, you know, Bill's Hardware. By the way, I absolutely understand now why Call of Duty pros don't want skill-based matchmaking. It feels so much better to just think you're amazing at the game by playing against people who are not good. Did NL get first between yesterday and today? I have a question for you, and it's not a toxicity question. What is between yesterday and today? Because like if you ask me what's between Monday and Wednesday, I would say Tuesday. If you ask me what's between Monday and Tuesday, I would say, I don't know. Half Monday? Including those days. Tuesday, isn't it? Hold on 1 second. One of these. This is my bread and butter right there. Is this game fun for someone who doesn't like BRs? I think it depends why you don't like BRs. If you don't like them because you win 1 in 40 games, then, I mean, this doesn't do much to alleviate that. If you don't like them, I mean, I guess you can not like them for multiple reasons too, but if you don't like them because you loot for 25 minutes and then get shot in the head by like someone in FaZe Clan, then yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would recommend. I'm realizing it's time to retire my competitive gamer persona. It's time to, you know, recognize I'm no longer like the Evo competitor I used to be. I just don't have the time. I don't have the reflexes for it, right? Instead, I gotta, and I've been doing a good job of doing this in chess so far. We just gotta have some fun with it. We gotta learn to have fun even when we're losing. Because, like, blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better even of their blunders. And then, when we get great, then we bring ourselves out of retirement, like Michael Jordan when he had that late career resurgence for the Washington Wizards. By the way, I know it's been a while since we tested this, or since I asked this. Has anyone ever run a scientific study to see if you piss faster when you drink sparkling water? Because I really think you do. If I have 1 glass of sparkling and 1 glass of regular, the sparkling becomes piss faster. I don't mean faster like it comes out of your urethra faster. I mean like it becomes urine faster. Not like it comes out at rocket speed. Oh! Yeah, the urge to pee occurs sooner. Not like it becomes like a higher caliber. They should make a PUBG that's only melee attacks. But then they should make the melee attacks like cool instead of ass. And then you should be able to bounce on cars. Hold on. I'm winning. You should be able to bounce on cars in order to jump higher. Oh wait, they did. It's called Rumbleverse. And it's free on the Epic Games Store. It's called the culling. Actually, the culling is a much better comparison. Because the culling is also jank, and so is PUBG. I came second once. Yo, Pog!
Oh my goodness, what is this?
I've got a bunch of sparkling water there. Mom got some ranch flavored veggie straws.
Remember when you were making some person funny about having so much pain on your desk?
Why do you come into my room and just expose me?
I didn't
You can nobody asked you to come in and then expose it. I have 6 sparkling water cans on my desk right now.
it's not 6, it's 7.
7 sparkling water cans. That's from 1 day. It's not like it's been sitting here for a week. I be drinking that carbonic acid, man. r/battle stations. Also, the only reason I had them on my desk is because the recycling is full. And then I took down the recycling last night. I solved the upstream problem. I just hadn't solved the downstream problem yet. Do you feel bloated? Honestly, if I'm being real with you, I don't know if I've ever felt bloated in my life before. I kind of don't understand what feeling bloated feels like. Like, I've said, oh, I feel bloated, but it's usually after I've just eaten, like, an enormous meal. And I'm like, that's not bloating. I ate too much food. Yeah, there is a creator code. Thank you for so many of you using the creator code. The game is free, so the referral fee is not that impressive. Because it's a percentage of the purchase price. But it is nice to see. I can go into the little dashboard and I can see, wow, look at how many people have downloaded this game, and then type my name in the box. And you never know. One day you may find yourself falling victim to the dopamine casino of predatory microtransactions, and you'll be like, oh. Then it's my time to shine. I don't know if they're actually predatory in this game. I've been thinking about getting the battle pass myself, honestly. Can you use your own code? Are you asking me if Epic has created an infinite money glitch? Because the answer to the question is yes. This guy has 450 storage in Pokemon Go. I'm being honest with you, I actually think I have 550. But it's not because I want to keep so many Pokemon. It's because I get... It seems like annoying to go look through all of my Pokemon to delete some. I probably could just be like, delete ones you haven't used in like a year, Marie Kondo style. But that makes too much sense. So instead, Niantic's getting me like $1 at a time. Any other game today? It is $1 million question I've been ignoring. Can I know it seems wild that I have one insane story like every day, but it just, I guess I live in a weird city. I was going down in an elevator to a parking garage yesterday. I hit the button to go down. The door opens up. The elevator says going down. I get in, hit the parking garage floor that I'm on. An Uber Eats driver gets in after me and tries to hit like 15, 15, 15, 15, and it's not working. And I said, oh, it's going down, so you'll have to wait until it comes back up in order to hit that button. And I swear to you, he said, that would have been nice to know before I got in. People are like actually rude as hell, man. I mean, like, I didn't actually say this. I just sort of like looked at my phone, but they did say it. Like, when the doors opened up, it said going down, and there was a big arrow pointing downwards. I guess next time I'll accept my role as the elevator apprentice. I'm the guy who explains the elevator to you when you get in, just in case you're not aware. When the elevator's going down and you hit the buttons to go up, it's not like other elevators necessarily. They won't illuminate the button for you until it starts moving in the direction you want. That guy's dripped out too. He's got the Dustin Hoffman outbreak drip. It's not like other elevators. It's a cool elevator. Dude, time flies when you're playing Rumbleverse. What can I say? I can't believe we're like 3.5 hours into the stream. Are you a Thyssen Krupp or an Otis fanboy? I feel like most of the elevators in Vancouver are Otis, so I gotta go with Otis. I also feel like every javelin tackle, every building I've ever lived in, the elevator breaks at least 2 times annually. So I'm also gonna say that I think if you're looking for a job that has some job security, might I recommend, holy cow, elevator repair person. That's just a horrible way to die. To get hit by 2 of those in rapid succession. Not gonna lie, this game actually looks fun. We're on the Knockout City, also a great game by the way. We're on the Rumbleverse Redemption tour right now, where I'm trying to, I mean, I'm not saying this is like the Super Auto Pet situation, where you're trying to like, you're telling people this is an insane game, you gotta try it, and then nobody believes you because it looks like an emoji casino, and then you're like, that's the point, and then they finally play it, and they're like, oh, that's a lot of fun. I genuinely think that I would love to watch my friends play this game, so I'm playing it. Because, you know what it is? It's a way out of the Valorant pits. And the Path of Exile swamp. And well, actually, I really like watching Played Up, to be honest. But sometimes Played Up is not like 100% my jam because the streamer is not looking at chat, which means they can't give me attention. But like, I do find it fairly engaging. I got nothing against Played Up. Dan seemed to like it. Do you think he was being honest? Brother, how can you not believe Dan in this situation? He booted up duos for a game I told him he probably might struggle to have fun with in the first hour, but it's worth it. And then we went sicko mode. We got a win. He was getting eliminations. It was like, I think he was in. I think he's invested. And then you lose at 37. Wise man once said it's about staying alive, not kills. So I'm going to embarrass you. I'm sorry to do this. You're lucky. End half. Okay, because I read that message before, all right? I just want to see how many times you typed it in a row. And then you lose at 37. One wise man once said it's about staying alive, not kills. -2, -2, -2, casino me, -2, -2. Then you lose at number 24. A wise man once said it's about staying alive, not kills. -2, -2. Play Civ 6. Actually, you pogged up a lot for the win. Maybe you just don't like seeing bad gameplay. That's fair. I mean, you got to realize what website you're on, but still. You only typed it twice. I was hoping that I was going to open up the audit screen, and it was going to be like, just that message over and over and over again. I'm not going to play Civ 6. Not on stream, anyway. Civ 6 is like Valorant. I know you're turning me into a hater, chat. I'm actually like a nice guy, IRL. Civ 6 is a game you play for yourself, not for the stream. I got a 2-hour walk with the baby coming up after the stream. What am I thinking? I got to go out and get something for lunch. Because I only got 2 slices of bread left, and that's tomorrow's toast. No, it needs to be a walkable food. Subway footlong sandwich. Not a great food to hold in one hand while you're wheeling the stroller with the other one. I got to figure it out. Maybe some kind of croissant with some meat inside of it. Maybe a ham and cheese croissant or something. Some kind of handheld-based food. Some kind of circle-based sandwich, exactly. An egg bagel. Maybe 4 kind bars. Maybe an entire pizza. Maybe a rotisserie chicken from Costco, eaten straight out of the black plastic basin. Baby learned anything new recently? She almost brought tears to my eyes on Tuesday. So we've been doing a good job of sleep training her so that she sleeps by herself. Which is very helpful for everybody involved. Then she started to cry. Like, I left her in her room. I said, I gotta go. Are you okay to sleep alone? And she said, yes, Daddy. And then I heard her crying. So, like, 5 minutes later, I came back in the room. And I said, what's wrong? And she said, Daddy, I want my brontosaurus. First off, incredible sentence. Then, so her brontosaurus is like a, it's a stuffed animal. So I got her brontosaurus. And then, when I gave it to her, she says, okay, Daddy, I have everything now. And I was like, it almost brought a tear to my eye. It was like she's growing up right in front of my face. It was also like I was proud because that's brave. And I was also proud because I thought that was like that was an appropriate sentence. You know what I mean? Like, she responded to what happened with something that made sense. Big chicken looks like turkey ass. Thank you. Honestly, I've been waiting for this comment for like a week and a half now. Big chicken looks exactly like turkey ass. I said that day one. I'm sorry I didn't see it. I genuinely, I wanted to say to the victor go the spoils. I made that joke 3 times. I'm sorry. In the game, I can't glance that much sometimes because it already takes 100% of my brain power just to not be complete ass. Ah! Whoa. Bat chest. These crates drop so fast. Bat chest. When are you going to continue Cult of the Lamb? Okay, this is Paul Dano as the Riddler thumbnail. And he looks like this. Does he know? By the way, please, if you have any memes like that, any of the clickbait Marvel and DC memes, please just tweet them to me without any context. I open Twitter on my phone and save every single one of them so that I can use it to reply to other people. What's your favorite one? Doctor Strange 2 thumbnail, Do We Deserve Destruction? Wanda Maximoff thumbnail, Gone Insane. Does He Know is an all-time classic. Does he know what he's cooking? What did he change? Those ones are all good to me. Holy shit. Moon Knight, All in His Mind. It's another good one. What was he cooking is so good. That's the one that's, it's Thanos cooking stew in his hut after he snaps, right? That shit is so funny. I love YouTube, because here's the I think everybody, like, starts a YouTube channel because they got, like, something to say. Or maybe they're just bored. But eventually, if you're lucky enough to, like, hit it big, you gotta feed the beast. You gotta do your job. So you're like, I don't know, fucking, what was Thanos cooking in his damn pot in Infinity War? It's amazing they literally put you in the game. Squeaks. Shut the fuck up. I put me in the game, okay? I put me in the game. Hold on. One last red. No! I want my red juice. I don't want to fight you. I can see you. Your star power's over. When did you become good at this game? Whether or not I'm good is an open debate. How would you define this game? I would define it as Pog incarnate. I would say it's the world's first, most electrifying sport on the planet, based battle royale, featuring mechanics from games such as Knockout City, with the accessibility of a Super Smash Bros. And yet the depth of a chess. My wife was like, oh, you gotta see this video. And then she started playing this video by Kurzagast. She was like, the video is so good, I bought the book. She plays this video and is like, how long is your life? How long do you have left in your life? If you're 30 years old, you're probably only gonna live for like another 15,000 days or something like that. And she just kept going off, like the video just kept going off about like finding meaning and stuff like that. And then at the end of it, she was like, oh, this is the wrong video. This isn't the one I was thinking of. I got an existential crisis just out of like a misclick. Look at this. The straws. Yeah, the perks are random. These veggie straws are dangerous. What a great snack. Did you bring enough for the rest of the class? Honestly, as a teacher, I can say this stuff. One of the least sensible things teachers say. Why should somebody that's hungry have to feed 30 other children just to get some food for themselves? That's crazy. I'm dodging. I'm not dodging. Now, I will say the other... Oh, because start the casino, by the way. The other thing that is worth saying is that I understand the rule of, like, no eating in class. Because if you made the rule, sure, you can eat whenever you want, people would just be eating all the time. But I think there should be, like, an emergency provision that's like, you know... If you're hungry, just eat. It's the same thing like stopping kids from going to the bathroom. Here's the thing. You should give bathroom privileges to the kids based on their GPA. That's what I'm thinking. Imagine how much harder you'd work if you knew you could go to the bathroom whenever you wanted, if you were in like the top 3 in the class. And I hate to say this, people are going to say, you know, it's a bad take because it's, you know, it is. But I would work harder for sure. I also feel like it was the... Oh, hold on. They're fighting. The reason that you can't go to the bathroom whenever you want when you're in school is not because of the teacher. The teacher really doesn't want you to piss your pants in the middle of the class. Though it may seem that way sometimes. Don't get involved! A few students in the class, if they were allowed to use the bathroom at every opportunity, would never come back to class. You would find them in the 3rd grade smoking a cigarette in the bathroom. But I'm being serious. Like, when I taught in Korea, at least, like, 80% of the kids in my class, I could let them go to the bathroom, and I know they're coming back as soon as they're done, right? 20% of the kids, it would become a serious issue. As a result, here's the fucked up part. The 80% have to suffer because of the worst 20%. Because if I said, no, you can't go to the bathroom, but Jenny and Sally and Sarah can go to the bathroom, that kid would, because he's a kid, he would go to his parents and say, oh, my teacher doesn't let me go to the bathroom, but he lets all the other kids go to the bathroom. And because every parent, myself included, believes that their child is like faultless, they would send a class action lawsuit to the school for like a human rights violation. When what the actual situation is that your kid can't be trusted to go to the bathroom by themselves because they're just gonna, you know, be in there playing with their cell phone for an hour and a half instead of learning how to say like apple and banana and stuff, okay? Same reason, like I feel like if there was a kid in my class and they never ate in class, and then one day they were munching on something, I'd be like, hey, did you have breakfast this morning? And they said no. I'd be like, okay, munch away. Then if some other kid pulled out a snack, I'd be like, oh, so you only got hungry when this kid got hungry? I don't think so. Go to detention. You're expelled. I wasn't a popular teacher. Or a good one, really, for that matter. I was not popular nor good. I have an honest question for you, okay? A lot of HBO Max cancellations bother me. Losing some Sesame Street episodes, that bothers me. Why are people mad about the cancellation of Batgirl? Are they? Well, people are using it as like a joke. They're like, you know, oh, in response to this news, HBO has canceled Batgirl again. Name 10 people that are mad. There's 10 people with Batgirl avatars on Twitter. It was already finished. It's just a tax write-off to kill it. Yeah, but like, it was probably ass, right? Like, Warner Brothers published Tenet, or were the distributors of Tenet, which is a genuine 10 out of 10. They didn't axe Tenet. They put it out in theaters to die because they had faith in the product. I feel like for a studio to be like, we spent $100 million on something, and then be like, we're not even going to release it, that means they must have saved us from ourselves, right? There's no way to know until we see it, but that's the vibe I'm getting, at least. They're still putting out The Flash? I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you think that's like a knock. That's what I'm saying, though. The Flash is going to die. Nobody cares about The Flash, and everybody justifiably has problems with the lead. But, like, the fact that they then said, okay, we'll publish The Flash, but we're not going to distribute Batgirl. How ass must... And again, I can't say this because there's no way to know, right? But if they make a lot of bad movies and release them, how bad must Batgirl have been? When you write a chat essay, you realize he's too focused. That's what I like to do. Just drop a little conversation grenade in and then walk away. Been watching this for 5 hours. My brain is numb. Yeah, I think I'm going to dream about Rumbleverse. I've been having a new recurring nightmare, by the way. A new recurring nightmare just dropped. In case you thought they ever, like, stopped popping up. Here's my new one. I don't even know where this anxiety comes from. 2 nights in the past month, I've had a dream where I meet my friends from college. And as soon as I get there, they all look up and go like, oh. And then, like, one of them leaves, and I go, why are you leaving? And they go, I don't like you. That's basically the gist of the dream. And then I wake up, and I, like, feel bad, and then I'm like, first off, they're my friends, but also I haven't seen them in, like, 12 years. Why do I feel bad? It's because, like, dreams just tap into your emotions, man. They got, like, a shortcut to the emotion center. It's not Malf. Malf's not a friend from college. He's a friend from high school. I haven't had that trauma yet. You're a nutcase? What are you doing? It's a dream! Coming back from the 1.0. Anyway, let me see if my wife is ready to stream. She's streaming already. She's streaming Stray, finally. Let me send you over there. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, I don't think did I type it right? I did not type it right. Rumbleverse, man. What a game. Rumbleverse. The New Yorker. Yes, the New Yorker. It insists upon yourself. On itself. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. The weekend doesn't count as real days. You heard it here first. See you on Monday.